See, look, brothers and sisters, the reason why a lot of you brothers think that the Bible is fairy tale, and the reason why you hate Muslims and their name, the Muslim with the language and the name, is because your enemy has miseducated you. See, he has miseducated you because Arabic is African. It's an African language. Now, even the word Africa. Now, a whole lot of brothers argue and say Africa is an old it's an old name. But Africa is Greek, just like uh, Egypt is Greek. A whole lot of those names over in Africa now is French, European, and whatever, man, because they've been colonized over there. The original Arab is black. Now, that word Hebrew only means one who has crossed over. It's like a transit term, like Arabic is. Arabic, or the Arab, means, the word Arab means those that dwell in tents. So they like nomads. They move from place to place, and they don't settle. They don't farm. They mostly raise cattle or raise some type of herd, sheep, camels, something like that. They're not farmers. You see? And they were black. The original Hebrews were black. Now Jews, you getting into something else right there. They named after a tribe or a man. Judah. See? And Moses, the Bible starts out with the book of Genesis. The first book of Moses, called Genesis. Moses, or Musa, was raised in, he was put in a boat, or not a boat, but something, like a boat, and floated down the river down the Nile, I guess, or up the Nile to Egypt. Kemet was the real name, and he went up there and was raised in Kemet. You see? Now, the Jews were the first to come out the caves. See, Yaqub made a race of people called Caucasians. They were mischief and evil and devilish. Now, the word devil is really a scientific term, but the Caucasian came to the white man after he was kicked out of amongst the brothers because starting trouble, just like he do now, how he divides and conquer. Well, he had that in him because his maker, Yakub, taught him tricknology. And that's what he was doing. So we got hip to him and marched him across the desert, the burning sands, to the Caucasus Mountains. That was like another jail. That was like a jailhouse. But it was a region, you know, roped in by the mountains. So they couldn't get out. It was hard for them to get out. And then plus we had guards all around to keep them in there. Sort of like Border Patrol, like they got now. How they got Border Patrol over in Mexico, Canada. We had that Border Patrol, but we call them angels, or we had another word for them. But they were guards to keep them in. And then that's where they went savage and lost the knowledge of self. Now they returning the favor to us. So Moses, after they had turned all the way wild and savage, walking on all fours, walking around grunting, looking like those Neanderthal, you know, deformed and whatever. Moses went up there. He was assigned to go up there and raise them up out of that condition. And that's where the Ten Commandments came from. By Moses being raised in Kemet or Egypt, he had took some of the laws and regulations that were in Kemet and made the Ten Commandments out of it. He's condensed it. You know, just like Jesus condensed it. He condensed it from Moses. You know. And so Jesus just had two or three. Love thy Father with all thy heart and soul, and love your neighbor, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. So he condensed all of it to 2. You know. And Moses then condensed all the negative confessions into 10. See, you got to know this, brothers, if you're going to be real revolutionaries. If you plan on ruling. If you in it just to get them off your neck and think you're going to still blend in with them, it's not going to be done. The word from the Most High is we can't change them. Now this is truth teaching. This is not hate teaching. This is truth. You see? And of course, quite naturally, they don't want you to tell the truth. So we got to let you see why they came up with this Constitution. And then they broke their own Constitution. Yeah, we're going to get into all this. We can't do it in a day's time or in this, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So we, you know, you got to have patience. Perfection takes patience. You know. See, because when you rule, when you take charge, it's going to be forever. It ain't going to just be for 20 years, 30 days. It's going to be forever. So you got to know the knowledge of yourself, your enemy, and God. Sugar and sugar, salt and salt. If I can't get you over, it ain't my fault. Black light.